What's up, everyone? This is the Raw Truth coming at you with part three. Now, as I was reading, no, y'all heard me pick something up, and I just had to help y'all to break this down because see, this was only was like maybe a couple sentences, but these couple sentences say something that's being missed. Understand when you read something, read it with an open mind. Not only with the open mind, how you should read it, but also look at the hidden messages that is in there because these sentences are spelling something out for us to see, and a lot of times we can't see it because we're used to reading but we're not used to reading. What do I mean? We're used to reading like it's a novel, but we're not getting an understanding about what we're reading. So I'm going to read this again. I'm going to read this, and it says, the trend in the studies were driven by boys across all age groups. So this was number one targeted. It was targeted at boys. So it's telling you right now that these studies was targeted on boys of all ages. So if the boys were all ages, it was for everyone. Now that's something. This is for everyone, right? All the boys of every single race. But notice how it's only focused on black and white. Why? That should shock you, huh? Then it says, women are less likely to die by suicide, even though suicide attempts are 3 times higher among women than men. So they not only thought about it, but they also tried it. So women, they think about and try suicide 3.5 times more than us, and more likely they are have the less effect of what we do. Why? Because it's hard to talk to someone whose mind is already made up. And you got to understand that even though black women have set up there and want to commit suicide, you know, how she wants to commit suicide and how we men want to commit suicide is two different things right here. I don't want people to get misguided by, oh, see, black women, they in the struggle. No, 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 no. Why am I saying that black women are in the struggle? Because black women are the ones who have joined up with Team KKK, the white supremacist Confederate nation, against her own people. She do that by going through the courts and getting filing for child support. She does that by calling the cops, by throwing the father out the house. She does that by committing over 550,000 abortions a year. She does that by not listening and honoring the black man, but hating the black man like crazy. She did that by torturing the black man's sons and daughters because the black man loves them. Tommy Sotomayor has said it so many times, and I agree with him because I see it myself. What do I see myself? Is whenever a black woman is angry at the father or angry at the man that she had a baby with, that baby is automatically in trouble and is in danger. Because you see, when you go through Tommy Sotomayor clips, you can go to Rick Scorpio, go to Big Kill, and Obsidian Media Social Network. You can go to these sites, and each and every single time that when these women get mad at the dad, they take it the father of their children, they take it out on the children, they take it out on the seed. And these women, you gotta understand, they're not going through the stress that we went through. You have to understand the relationship between the black man and the black woman. And I'm saying, is it over? No, it can never be over, but there has to be some kind of mutual ground where one will understand each other. And the thing that's lacking is the struggle. Because when black women left the struggle, like they left the civil rights, when they left the struggle, that's when that day when they left us is the day of when they don't know us. See, you can only know somebody through a trial and tribulations. You can only know somebody through a storm. Whenever the storm, it's so easy. Whenever the day's all nice and stuff, you get that cool air, and it's so nice outside, and you're like thanking God for it and whatsoever. Like, oh, it's so nice out here. But that same sky now has gray clouds and it's raining or it's snowing, and now all of, or even if there may be not rain or snow, it could be very, very, very hot where it's uncomfortable. Now the attitudes change. And see, that's what's going on in our community. Our community, black men and black children, mainly black boys, are being shut out or not being cared about and stuff like that. And everybody cares about our sisters in a different way. Not desire them, but they do care about our sisters. Never sister girl goes bankrupt or something. Their sister have 15 kids by six, seven different baby fathers and stuff. What happens? That woman ain't shamed. So our women, they don't know us because they don't struggle like us. And the only reason why they would want to commit suicide, maybe a few of them is struggling like us, but the vast majority of the suicide attempts that they had was for what? Attention, because black women wants attention so much that they abuse their children. They abuse our children just so they can get attention. They abuse our children. So you have to understand when it's saying that the black woman, they attempted three times, three and a half more times than the black man, but yet they have the, because they could see a future, they could see out of it. But a lot of times the vast majority of black men that are doing it, committing suicide, can't, because he realizes as he wake up every single day that nobody cares for him. Nobody gives a damn about him. He realized and woke up, and that and it just broke him down when he looked back at his childhood and realized that the woman that he loved so much and called her mommy was the same woman who harmed him, was the same woman who traumatized him. So you got a lot of hurt that's in our community. You got a lot of hurt. And it says here, when you go to you can read the rest of the article. Again, it's a Huff Post Healthy Living, and yeah, and it's called Suicide Among Elementary Age Black Children is on the rise, and that can also be backed up with a study. Um, no, it's the same study, and it's word is very extensive. It shows you the chart and everything like that. And the thing about you know when people say when a black man harms his child, and it's very, very rare, and if a black man harms his child, they want to throw him under the prison, and they hate him, they scream at him, they scream, uh, we call it cuss words at him, hell with it, cuss words at him and stuff. But when a black woman does it, oh, she got post traumatic stress syndrome from when she was pregnant and she was giving birth. Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. 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 But can't you see this? Can't you see this, brothers? Our sisters can have so many excuses, and that's why I say that sisters do not. They're not suffering with us. You know what I'm saying? They were suffering with us. Then I will add the energy. She will add the energy. Then what happened? We will add that same energy to our children. So when they see us fall through no fault of our own, when they see us going through a storm, they could see the example. And we can't be that example when black women you're throwing out the men out of their house. We can't do that. As a matter of fact, black woman, we can't even build our community the way we're supposed to because you can't even pick the right dick to go in you. You can't pick the penis to go inside of you. I could tell you the dick and the penis to go inside of you, woman. You know what the dick and penis should be called? husbands. Y'all not getting pregnant by husbands, and husbands are not leaving y'all. Y'all getting pregnant by the same no good man who don't give a fuck about y'all. And because he don't give a damn about y'all, he's not going to give a damn about his children. Why do you women cry over a man who don't give a damn about you, and then want to drag him to court and talk shit on him and tell him he needs to man up and take responsibility? Well, damn, you just exposed yourself, didn't you? You just exposed yourself that you love laying with men who was never responsible. And you wonder why our children are committing suicide. You wonder why our children are just so depressed. Look at the all the mess that we are in. We are into a lot of mess, and a lot of our children, they just can't take it. They can't take it. Got children who are doing good, doing the best that they can. Like I said in the previous video, got a group of boys going to school. Was told to, do good in school so you can go to college, stay in the books, learn, get educated. So these kids doing that, they become teenagers, they doing that, and they're keeping their dicks, their penises in their pants. You know what I'm saying? They're not worried about getting pussy. They're not worried about the girl they want to fuck. They're not worried about who girl's going to suck their dick. They're not worried about that. They're worried about their future. They're worried and concerned about what college they're going to go to. But every single day they set that long-term goal and in effect by achieving a short-term goal. And what the short-term goal is? Making good grades so they can finally get there. And during that time, they're seeing time after time class clown, jackasses, acting a damn fool. And who are they getting? Plenty of women to be with. And so now you got all this torture from his own peers. In his own peers. Oh, we look at this girl I'm with. Don't you with? You was with this girl. Oh, look. Oh, I get pussy and you don't. Oh, when the last time you got laid? Oh, look at you. Oh, that's why you're studying so hard. You gotta go get laid more. You gotta go get laid more. You gotta go get laid more. And now all of a sudden, what's happening with him is he's not only getting tormented at home. So home is not a safe haven. The vast majority of homes is not a safe haven for children. You can get mad, black woman. I don't give a damn. But now he has to deal with the peer pressure. He has to deal with him wanting a woman, wanting a girl, and can't get a girl because somebody who was no good got that girl. So now you got all these attitude problems, all this hurt and stuff because you know why? Black boys and black men were taught never to have feelings. Nobody respects black children, so they go and kill themselves because nobody respects them. Nobody respects them by being a role model. Nobody respects them by talking to them. Nobody respected him by even caring about how he feels because everybody was caring about how the little daughters feel. Everybody was caring about how black women feels. Everybody cared about how everybody else feels except for the black man. And that is wrong. And the reason why that is wrong, because y'all hurt yourself again. If the black man don't rise, then no, your community will not rise. Look at you, black woman. Y'all only wealth is $5. We had Black Wall Street. We had all kind of things back then. Come on now. So go ahead and read this article. This article, man, this it stun you. It depresses you. Right now, I'm depressed because my black children are dying. They're dying through abortion. They're dying through child abuse, and they're dying by taking their own life because nobody seems to give a damn about them. I want my nation to give a damn. Please care for your own people. Even if you can't stand someone, care for them. That builds character. We need more people building character in our community. We need to cut this out and come together because it's only us. It's only us. Because when every single nation said, that's it, we're not going to care for y'all or love y'all anymore, that this has been a total disaster, then all we really going to have is just us. That's all. So I'm going to take this time to say, now that ends the awareness. Well, it doesn't end me keep bringing awareness on, but it ends the video. Send me your comments, your hate mail. I want to hear how you feel, how you think, what you're thinking. I want to dialogue with you to come up with some solutions and stuff because I have a lot of solutions to come up with. So I'm the raw truth, and that's it. Peace out.